and gals and all my non-binary friends. So today it's the day after the attempted coup. Well, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so the reason why I wanted to continue on until today is because what's gonna happen? Like, the dust is settled. They have video of these people in different lobbies in Washington, D.C. just chilling after the fact. I said they've only arrested 13 people. Now it's up to like 50 plus people. So what happens now? Thousands of people attempted to usurp, is that the word? Usurp our election. They decided they didn't like the results, and so they were going to take it into their own hands and do something about it. What do we do about them? What are we going to do about them? Because I know what the answer is. I know what we're actually going to do about them, which is nothing. But what are we supposed to do? Because I don't think we should let treasonous traitors, because that's what they are, treasonous traitors, just be allowed to just, be amongst the civilized people. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that these animals, these thugs, these criminals, these terrorists should live amongst us. You guys, honestly, I'm scared. Okay, I live in a gated neighborhood, but what if they still come and get me? Like, I know, I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, what are we gonna do about these thugs who are running free and they attempted to overthrow our government? Like, let's talk about this. Let's get to the brass tacks. We had an attempt to overthrow our government yesterday, and no one's doing anything about it. The police helped them.
Police are squabbling with protesters. Oh, there we go. And they just breached the Capitol again.
Police opened gates for them to go inside of our Capitol building. We have videos of police taking selfies with these people. You have videos of police walking these people down steps so they can make sure they get down the steps safely. And I'm not saying that police should brutalize people. I'm not saying the police should have. What is it? I think it's like 5 people died. One was shot by the cops, and they have like video. Well, security or the cops, I'm not really sure. And they have like video of her like being shot and like everything. Like, it's kind of crazy how much like stuff is on social media. How much coverage we have of this. How much acting out and acting crazy we have from these white people from yesterday. It's crazy. We have these people, not even 24 hours later, not even the next day, are giving interviews. Like they've been to some war. They're high-fiving each other on the streets like they accomplished something. What are we going to do about these domestic terrorists? What are we going to do about these terrorists who tried to steal our government, who tried to steal an election? What are we going to do about it? I know what y'all are going to do about it, but what are we supposed to do about it? What are y'all supposed to do about it? I know y'all not going to do anything about it, but what are y'all supposed to do about it? Because this don't feel like America that I was told about. This don't feel like the America I was told about. It feels like the America I know, but it don't feel like the America I was told about, I was sold on. So what are y'all going to do? What are y'all going to do? The whole world just watched everything that we say we don't stand for happen on our own ground, and nothing was done because whiteness. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. These people are, again, bringing black people into their business, harassing black DC residents. Like, what are y'all going to do about this? Nothing. What are y'all going to do about Donald Trump? He incited a coup. Insurrection. He tried to convince his supporters to steal this election from him. In normal countries, he will be, at this moment, he will be trying to get extradited so he wouldn't have to face his crimes. But no, he's still comfortably sitting in the White House. Nothing is being done. Yeah, the count got interrupted for a little while. But they got back to it by 12 o'clock. Mike Pence was announcing that he was no longer going to be vice president anymore because it's official. They lost. It's been official. And even the media playing into that, oh, it's official now. It's official now. It's official. It's been official. It's been official ever since we saw that the mail-in ballots were going towards Joe Biden, and that was the only thing that was left. When we waited 5 and 6, 7 days to find out the official thing, when we knew the projections were showing that Joe Biden was winning, that was going to win, that itself was given into Donald Trump. Because normally these news outlets, these news places, they call based on projections. They don't wait until all this is, so they were already playing into Donald Trump. And then you get, oh, okay, well, the electorates have to go and certify their votes. And then once they did that, oh, now it's official. And then something else happened, and now it's official. Joe Biden officially won this election like 16 times. Why do y'all think that is? Why do y'all think that is? Because the media, we had no idea this is what we were gonna see today. They're lying. Everybody and their mama who is a journalist in the political world in the United States of America knew what the fuck was gonna happen. Now, I'm not saying they knew to what extent Donald Trump and his hoodlums were going to try to steal this election. I'm saying they knew. They knew. And what are y'all gonna do about this? Because I'm telling you right now, you let him. You don't give this man any consequence. There's not gonna be anything stopping anyone from doing the same thing. There's not gonna be anything stopping anyone from doing the same fucking thing. And you wanna know why? Because who's gonna stop them? Who's gonna stop them? The only thing that's gonna stop somebody from doing the same thing as Donald Trump is the color of their skin. The only thing that's gonna stop someone from doing what Donald Trump did is the color of their skin. If you are white and you are rich, you can do exactly what Donald Trump did. You can get foreign governments to invest in your campaign and try to put out disinformation on the person that you're running against. And then when you actually lose the second time around because you can't get as much help, you can just try to get your base to steal the government, occupy government buildings, destroy government property, which y'all care so much about. When there was black people fighting for their lives, y'all care so much about it. But now we just want these people to get off the streets and be safe. We just want these people to get off these streets. I understand they're frustrated. I understand. Y'all are so, ooh, y'all racist. Y'all are racist. Like, what? What? I ain't never seen so many people concerned about riders and how they feel. I ain't never seen no police officer guide no black person down those steps. Like, what the fuck am I watching? What yesterday was something. I'm not gonna even lie. It was something. Like, I ain't never seen this kind of shit in my life. Okay, and I have not been living that long. I will give you that. But it's just sickening to me because everybody's acting like, oh, how could we have saw this coming? Go to my video talking about media coverage of Donald Trump. I said I do not honestly, I don't trust white people, and I still don't fully believe that Donald Trump is gonna peacefully let Donald Trump is gonna let America have a peaceful transfer of power this time around. And people are still don't understand. It's up. The jig is up. The jig is up. He did not. We are no longer having a peaceful transfer of power. People have died. Bodies have dropped. People have been arrested. It's not peaceful. It's not peaceful. It's not given. Those clowns in the house who got together after this and like just did business as usual, counting the votes, cool. But what are y'all gonna do about the people that tried to steal our democracy from us? What are y'all gonna do about that? Nothing? Oh, okay. I'm not surprised. Because they're white. They're white. So they can do whatever they want. This is their country. This is their capital. That's what they were saying. When they were in there taking pictures in all these in Nancy Pelosi's office, taking picture where the Congress people meet, like doing all this crazy stuff. That's what they were saying. They said that this is our capital. They literally, I'm saying literally, like I'm not even talking figuratively. These people were telling the cops and telling everybody, this is our capital. Y'all work for us, because they're white and entitled. So of course they said this. And y'all are proving they right. Y'all are proving that white people can go and storm any Capitol building, any government building, because they're white and it's it's theirs. Now, Black, Indigenous, Hispanic, Asian, none of this belongs to y'all. Even if it rightfully belongs to the natives, none of it belongs to people of color. It belongs to white people. It belongs to white people, and we've been new. People of color been new. Black people especially been new. Natives especially been new. But to see it so boldly in 2021, when just a few short months ago, y'all were murdering Black people for just saying that, hey, you probably should stop murdering Black people. What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? Because it's not just Trump and his supporters' fault. It's the Republicans' fault. Everybody who still, after all of this went down, they still objected to these votes being cast. Like, do y'all not understand? Are y'all not getting this? These people who need to be removed, these people planned this. Everybody that objected to the votes being cast in Congress last night, well, early this morning, because again, they stopped them for a while and they got back to it like around like 11, 10, 9 o'clock or whatever. Those people who objected to those votes being cast for Pennsylvania and Arizona, they are a part of this. They need to be held to account too. And if the police aren't going to do something about it, which they're not, because we know police is a racist, white supremacist terrorist organization. So of course they're not going to do anything about the white people who are trying to, trying to uphold white supremacy. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. So we as constituents who live in these districts, who live in the district that these people who objected towards the votes being cast, what are y'all going to do about these people? Because they just tried to steal the election. They clearly don't believe in democracy. What are y'all going to do? And I'm sorry, this is why I say we have to get involved in politics. I know there's people out there that are going to be like, oh my God, regardless, me. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Like, a lot of things were forgotten. A lot of news was forgotten yesterday. Fuck. Ugh. I just got foundation on my eyebrows, which is what I've been trying to avoid. A lot of news was forgotten by the wayside. But don't get it twisted. Black people just won Georgia. Again. And probably just gave us our only chance at actually having progress be made during Joe Biden's tenure. Take your voting rights. If you have not gotten stripped of your voting rights, register to vote. Because as much as I say I'm a revolutionary, as much as I say I am a radical, I don't want to see any of my people die. I don't want to see any of my people die. I don't want to lose any of us. I'm tired. We already lose enough of us. Enough of us by not even protesting, by just sleeping in our bed. We lose people. So I don't want to see any more of my people die. So I think that we should get involved in voting. I think we should get involved in politics. I think that we should put people in power who are actually going to be responsible with the power we give them, who are actually going to care about their constituents and not just be looking to obtain power. And when we see that they change their course and they are just trying to accumulate power, then we get them the fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because what other option do we have, really? If you could tell me what other option beside that won't involve us losing our people, I'm all for it. There might be people that's talking about, well, we need to separate. We need to get our own. Central Park is a park now. It wasn't always that way. Central Park wasn't always a park. Black people have had their own. And Central Park is what happens when black people have their own, okay? Like I said, I don't want to see us losing more people, okay? So we can still be getting our own. But unless we do something to fight these systems of oppression, girl, white supremacy is just going to invade. It's just going to rain on our parade. Okay? But yeah, I told y'all back in my media coverage of Donald Trump video that these people were still trying to steal an election. I told y'all in that $600 video, that $600 is a scam video, that these people were not going to let us have a peaceful transfer of power. So for these journalists to be pretending like they don't know where this is coming from, they couldn't imagine that this is how the day was going to go, and this is all this bullshit. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. If I, someone who has no connection to any new information, no more information than everybody else, could have told you that this is how that day was going to go, that and honestly, I don't want to give a fish. I don't want to clap for a fish for swimming, but Facebook and Twitter and different social media sites have finally banned Donald Trump's Twitter account. That shit to me is sickening. To me, it's sickening. Donald Trump has hurt so many people, has endangered so many people with his tweets and his all this and that. And y'all didn't give a fuck. But as soon as white people die, as soon as white people start acting up, oh, we need to ban him because he getting the whites riled up and we don't want them to get hurt. Girl, what are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? And then you get all these news journalists who are like, this is America. I'm not in some brown, black shithole country. This is America. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Believe it, babe. This is America. This is what America does. It goes to other countries and do the same shit. Go talk to someone from a South American country. They'll tell you how America likes to start insurrections, like to put in their own guys instead of the guys that the people voted for. Like, this is America. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? This is not America. Have you missed, I don't know, the past 500 years? Have you missed the past 4 years? Have you missed the past, how long ago was 2008? I don't know how to do math. Barack Obama, they had Barack Obama hanging from a noose. They had fake Barack Obamas hanging from nooses. And you talking about this not America, girl? I don't think you've ever been to America. I don't think you've ever been to America because this is America. This is America. Sorry. I'm so sorry to bust your bubble. Actually, I'm not, because black people have been dealing with this fact. Well, black people who want to deal with it, because there are black people who turn a blind eye. The coons turn a blind eye and act like this isn't America, but this is America. This is America I know. I don't know what America y'all know, but this is the America I know. So, I don't know what to tell you. That lie about that shiny house on the hill or shiny building, I don't know what the saying is, but that shiny building on the hill, that shining star on the hill, that's not us. That's not us. Actually, it might be us, but it's just a flashlight. It's just a flashlight. It's just a flashlight. It's not us being exceptional. It's not America being different than others. America got their superpowers doing the same thing that everybody else did, stealing from other people, invading other countries, bombing other countries, all these other things. So why are y'all why is this so surprising?
Are you surprised? Why is that so why is that so mind-blowing?
Why are you surprised? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this so surprising to you? Because y'all don't believe white people are evil. Y'all see, white people get to be individuals. They get to be lone wolves and stuff like that. So y'all, for some reason, got to ignore the fact that white men are domestic terrorists. White men are the reason why most terrorist acts happen in the United States. White men are the cause of most domestic terrorism. I don't even know if I would just say United States, because as much as terrorism as America has done itself abroad, girl, so stop acting surprised. White men have been doing this for centuries. So why are you surprised? Because y'all always paint it as patriots, just trying to do the right thing. Patriots. They're patriots. How you a patriot, but you stealing from this country? How you a patriot, but you don't believe in democracy? How that work, sir? How that work, sir? How does it work? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm so curious. I'm fascinated, actually. Please, let me in. Spill the tea. Fucking white people. And I told y'all yesterday, leave black people out of your bullshit. But y'all can't do that. Y'all cannot have fun without involving black people. Y'all cannot have fun without involving black people. And don't lie and say you can, because history shows you can't. History shows you can't. Y'all had a whole party in Capitol Hill, and you still had to involve black people in your bullshit. Y'all was smoking pot in Capitol Hill, and it still wasn't enough. Y'all still had to harass black people. Really? Really? Even when y'all having fun, even when y'all in the middle of an insurrection, still gotta throw out we still gotta attack the porch monkeys. Like, what the fuck? Y'all need to get a life. Y'all need to get a lot of y'all need to get a life. First of all, how y'all have time to travel to DC like that anyway? If we really be honest, y'all really don't have a life. How you got time to travel to DC like that? Not to mention the fact that COVID-19 is still a thing, whether or not we want to acknowledge it or not. People are still dying. They have, some places ICUs are at zero capacity, meaning that even if you're not suffering for COVID-19, you probably still can't get help taken care of if you just have a broken leg, a disease, a illness, chronic pain, anything like that. You probably still can't get help in these situations. And you know what our president is doing? You know what our current president is doing? He's starting a coup. But Americans have died. So many Americans have died under this man's watch. And you know what he does? He goes out and tries to start an insurrection. He tries to steal. Bro, that is the most American, white supremacist American thing I've ever seen. You're not even good at your job, and you're gonna try to, you're so entitled that you try to convince people to steal it for you. You're not even good at your job. You're not even good at your, you don't even like the job. You don't even like the job. You're too busy golfing. You're too busy hanging out with these, I was finna say celebrities, but real celebrities don't really hang out with Donald Trump. Like, maybe Kanye, but I don't even think that nigga hang out with you. Like, embarrassing. Embarrassing. You don't even like the job, but you can't handle being a loser. And so you try to steal the, what? I mean, honestly, when you think about it, what were they trying to do? What would they have gained? I'm really trying to figure out. Let's say the Capitol Hill, like all of the, because most of the Capitol Hill police we're trying to help them. But let's say all of the Capitol Hill police were trying to help them, and they did what did they think they were gonna do? Did they think they were gonna make the Democrats change their vote? What did they think what they were gonna accomplish? It don't make sense, because white supremacy doesn't have to make sense. As long as white people want to do it, it's okay. Let's go. Let's do it. We are down to clown. Y'all are foolish. Y'all are hypocrites. Y'all just want to keep black and brown people and people of color in chains, and y'all get to run around and do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all was so upset because Barack Obama didn't wear an American flag pin. An American flag pin. But you going around ripping off things in the Capitol building? Watch whiteness work. Watch whiteness work. Watch whiteness work. I tell you, just watch it work, because it will. Oh, God. God. That's like, it's just really crazy to see. And the craziest part is there's going to be no consequences. No one is really going to pay for what has happened today. Not the politicians who helped enable it, not the president who stoked it and encouraged them and basically instructed them to do it. Not even the president who instructed them to do it, not the people who did it. You only arrested 52 people. They said it was like something like 30,000 people, and you only arrested 52 people. Y'all are embarrassing. Y'all are racist. Y'all are racist. No more arguing whether or not people are racist. Y'all are racist. Y'all are racist. And Don Lemon was talking, because I was watching CNN, and they weren't showing, because like I said, someone died, and they have the video. They have like the whole video of the woman being like shot at, and then she goes down, and then you just see people pulling her. And he was saying how y'all show black people dying at the hands of cops all the time, all up and down the news channels. But as soon as some white woman dies, we want to spare the viewers. We want to spare the viewers. Oh, you want to spare the viewers when a white woman dies. So when black people die, are you entertaining the viewers? Do you think the viewers will be entertained? Do you not think that you have black viewers who might be I don't know. Racism. Oh, white supremacy is a hell of a drug. It is a hell of a drug. And like any good drug, you have to do the work of acknowledging that you're addicted, and you have to do the work of slowly weaning off that shit. But y'all don't want to wean off that shit because it gets you clicks. These people were setting this shit up like, that's the thing. That's why it's like, I can't play into these journalists. Journalists need to be also held accountable for what happened yesterday. Because to be honest with you, a lot of them didn't go far enough trying to explain to people how dangerous Donald Trump was. And if they did go far enough, they had somebody else on the panel that said, oh, you're being dramatic. Donald Trump convinced people to drink bleach during a global pandemic. Let me repeat that again. Donald Trump convinced people to drink bleach during a global pandemic. And you thought people were being hyperbolic by saying that he was a danger to democracy. In my, I don't know if it was in my Biden-Harris video, I made a video, just saying why I was voting for them and why I think people should vote for them. Someone messaged me and was like, you listed more stuff about Donald Trump than you did about Joe Biden. And he was like, and the main thing you were saying was that you don't think that Donald Trump is going to leave office. And the person was like, I don't think that's true unless Donald Trump does something illegal. Donald Trump's whole political career is illegal. He hasn't stopped doing illegal things since before he got into office and after he was in office. What are y'all talking about? Of course he's gonna do. Laws don't matter to white people, especially not rich white people. Are you insane? And then he don't have to do none of the work. He can just get poor white people to do all his dirty work. Of course Of course he's a danger to our fucking government. Like, are y'all insane? This is on the Republicans who didn't vote to remove him from office when he was calling fucking see, this is what y'all gotta remember. Donald Trump was impeached for calling Ukraine to try to get them to help him win this election that he is now trying to steal with his supporters, because he doesn't have anybody else to ask. So now he has to ask his supporters to not get other people to vote for him, but to help me steal the election, help me occupy Capitol Hill. Why don't you do that? And the thing is, what's gonna happen on January 20th? Do you know? Do you know what's gonna happen on January 20th? Because I'm not trying to be negative. I'm really not. I'm trying to be realistic. Do y'all honestly believe after they let 30,000 white people go free after occupying a government building, do you really believe they're not gonna do anything on January 20th? When all of those people, important people that they hate, all those Democrats that they have turned into pedophiles and the servants of the devil, are all together in one place? What do y'all think is gonna happen? And are the police and security and Secret Service, are they gonna have the same excuses? Oh, we didn't know, we weren't prepared. How are you not prepared? That's literally your fucking job. That's your fucking job. How are you not prepared? It don't make sense. It don't make sense because y'all were trying to help them. So what are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? What's the date? What's the date? What are y'all gonna do 15, 14 days from now when we have a new president, but the same people who tried to occupy Capitol Hill are still running free? Just to be surprised when people get hurt. That's what you're gonna do. Y'all are gonna be surprised. I could have never imagined that this would happen. That's what y'all gonna do. Embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassing. This whole situation is embarrassing. Like, really? Really? This is what we're doing now. I can't even... I can't even pretend to be shocked because I'm really not. This is, of course, when I say that this was inevitable, I don't mean in the sense that this was always, like, there was no way for this to be prevented, which is what inevitable means. But I do mean this was inevitable in the sense that with the rhetoric, Donald Trump has been trotted out ever since he came down from that fucking escalator, and was being xenophobic and calling Mexicans rapists. This is how this was going to end if nobody was going to do anything to stop him. That's what I mean by inevitable. Somebody could have stopped it, but if nobody was going to choose to do anything about it, if y'all were going to let him get away with everything from tax evasion to trying to cover up, trying to bribe Stormy Daniels with campaign funds and campaign finance, all this shit, everything y'all have let him get away with. And now y'all letting 30,000 white people get away with the fact that they have occupied the Capitol. So what's going to happen January 20th, with these people already feeling entitled to the Capitol? If they feel entitled to the Capitol, do you think they're not going to feel entitled to the White House? Is that when we're going to start seeing white people get shot down? Is that when we're going to start seeing white people get shot down, when they start climbing over the fence to the White House? I'll be back. The day of insurrection is over. Probably more than 29,000 of those people, maybe they've already headed home. Maybe they are out of the DC area. Maybe they're out of the DMV area. We wouldn't know. Maybe they're still there. Maybe they're still there and they're waiting on the 20th. I don't know. And I hope not. But what's to stop them? As an abolitionist, I can understand if you're saying, well, the police shouldn't arrest them. Because what? They just destroyed property? Yeah. Well, Tamir Rice was just holding a toy gun. Breonna Taylor was just sleeping in her bed. So, Trayvon Martin was just buying Skittles and some fucking Arizona tea. So I don't really know what your defense is for 30 and 40 and 50 and 60-year-olds who went down to the country's capital and took over the Capitol building. I don't know what you want me to say to excuse that behavior. I ain't got it. The president is still in office. The president is still in office. What y'all gonna know about that? Nothing. Because he's white. And he supposedly has money. Supposedly. Because everybody know Trump is really like broke for a rich man. But you can still be considered a rich man and be broke. So. If you can look at the BLM protest and the attempted coup and compare those things and try to say like there just shouldn't be riots, period. Like BLM is bad and these Nazis who went down to Capitol Hill to steal our election from us are the same thing and they're both equally bad. You're racist. Congratulations. You've won your racist trophy for the day. Congratulations. You're racist. You don't understand at all. You don't. You probably do. You don't know what black people have to go through in this country and you don't care. If you saw that video of that woman being murdered and thought, this is so sad. This is so sad. Why are they showing this on Twitter, Instagram, the news? Imagine being a black person. Imagine being a black person and it's just every day. It's just every day. It's just every day. The news just doesn't stop. It don't stop. It's just every day. And that's if you're lucky enough to have someone who's recording when the police choose to murder you, brutalize you, plant drugs on you. This country is racist. This country is built on white privilege and white supremacy. And white privilege is really just rampant. So on that note, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Wash your hands, wash your face, wear a mask, wash your ass, and don't be a racist asshole. Bye.